Hey guys, today we are going to talk about a interesting legal case. Digital Trends is a very large YouTube channel that talks about digital trends. Their favorite or their most popular host decided to make a new YouTube channel. You see this a lot with like BuzzFeed people. Once they have the opportunity, they jump ship and build their own channel. It's something like a marketing agency, and you train the individual, and then they start a competing marketing agency with you. Now, initially, it seemed like Digital Trends was wishing him best of luck. After 14 amazing years with Digital Trends, we want to wish Caleb the very best as he sets off to do his own venture. We are incredibly proud of everything we accomplished together and wish him nothing but success as he embarks on this new exciting chapter. So again, this seems to be a very positive interaction from the employer, Digital Trends, to Caleb at the time the employee. Now, some new information will come out, i.e. Caleb was allegedly using the employer's equipment and space to make his videos. And we'll see that here. So CalebRated, that is Caleb's new channel. And I believe what happened was the Digital Trends CEO, somebody higher up, realized, oh my God, you're shooting using our video equipment in our space. We need to try to get that. We need to stop you. That being said, the way they did it is in question. So they copyright striked CalebRated channel. And they own CalebRated channel now. I don't know how that works, where you copyright strike and own the channel. Maybe they own the ad revenue. That would make sense to me. Caleb's personal YouTube channel is still live, and most videos remain accessible. It hasn't been taken down. That said, starting a business while still employed, especially using company equipment, studio space that the company paid for, and reaching out to the same advertisers is problematic in any professional context. If Caleb had chosen to leave first and start fresh from his own setup, this situation might have been avoided entirely. He also signed an invention assignment agreement confirming that he had no side projects to declare. Had he disclosed anything at the time or within his 14-year career at DT, we would have explored how to support and license it. Caleb says, ponder this. What do they stand to gain? How would this serve any purpose other than to hurt me? I appreciate everyone's patience, understanding, and support while I navigate a very ugly, petty situation. I'll update as I'm able, but for now, do whatever your heart leads you to do. I'm not here to out my finger on the scale, yet more to come. What happened to all the videos? So this is a classic example of something that often happens at a marketing agency, where I had a social media intern and she attempted to steal all my clients. So this is not unnew. Now, he is raising money for legal issues. The supporters of Caleb Denson and CalebRated, please rally to support his new YouTube channel. On April 27th, his former employer filed copyright claims on the new channel. This was done to harass him and shut down his new business. And you can see that people have been donating. Again, GoFundMe, a very popular place for YouTubers to receive money for potentially legal action or legal advice. Here is my perspective on it. Caleb should just pay for the rental of the space and rental of the equipment. TLDR, tech reviewer leaves his employer's YouTube channel to start his own YouTube channel. His former employer claims the new channel belongs to them and copyrights his video, leaving his channel without any videos. Caleb Denson had been with Digital Trends for 14 years, becoming one of the most popular tech reviewers on the channel. On April 21st, Caleb left Digital Trends to start his own YouTube channel, CalebRated. Caleb released 2 videos in his first week on his new channel and managed to gain almost 33K subscribers, but the videos were quickly removed from after Digital Trends submitted a copyright claim to YouTube. 9 videos from Caleb's personal channel, Caleb Loves Tech, was also copyrighted. A source at Digital Trends claims they were stunned to learn of Caleb's new channel when they saw his first video appear on April 21st, 2025. Caleb then responded on Twitter to confused fans, saying Digital Trends were claiming ownership of both his YouTube channels. The founder of Digital Trends, Eon Bell, issued a statement on Excusix.com website stating the following: Caleb's personal YouTube channel is still live and most videos remain accessible. It hasn't been taken down. So again, free copyright strikes means it's terminated, so clearly it couldn't have been free copyright strikes. That said, starting a business while still employed, a GoFundMe was started to raise money for Caleb's legal expenses. Now here is a very interesting thing. So I think the solution is, if Caleb used equipment and he used the studio, just charge him as if he was a client. So film equipment, videography equipment, they all have a charge, and you can actually go to B&H Photography. You can rent out from your local photography studio or agency, even the studio with the setup. You could probably do it all in one go. So that's what Caleb should have paid. That's what I think the solution is, that Caleb should just pay for whatever that fee would be in a reasonable amount of money to use the studio and the equipment in the studio, and that's it. Digital Trends to go to one way. Caleb is correct. I don't really see any benefit of attacking Caleb. Now, again, they do seem to be upset, and they rightfully do, right? They rightfully have reason to be upset over the use of their equipment and space without previous, for a side hustle, without previous acknowledgement or even approval. So I would even guess that you would need approval if somebody asked to do it. Like the CEO of Digital Trends said, we would have been happy to help him and see if we could expand. So I would say at the end of the day, it is a easy case. It's an easy solution. Whatever the daily rental, however many days Caleb used the studio, times the daily rental of the studio with the equipment. So with the cost of renting that equipment, Caleb should just pay and then not have to deal with the copyright strikes or fear of his channel. And then that also does the best thing for both people. It just kind of cuts the line, right? That's the line. There's no more after this. This is a simple payment to you. Now, whether or not this can be DMCA'd, I think is a very interesting issue, because it really depends on the contract, what the contract says. So Caleb signed a contract with Digital Trends, and in that contract, so first of all, it could be contract breach, right? But it could also be copyright. It could, somewhere in the contract, it could say that all the copyrights belong to Digital Trends of any material that Caleb made in this studio. And that's often not rare. Many music studios and their contracts do have that in them. So, do I think this is the best way to do it? Digital Trends? No. I think Digital Trends should have called Caleb and said, hey, we know that you're using the studio. Do you mind just sending us a check for the time use of a studio? So, for instance, you can rent a videography studio. You can rent a podcast studio. You can rent, even in Houston, you can rent all these places. So, figure out what is a reasonable amount of money to pay, and pay the money and then get it done. No need to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in lawyer expenses when the solution really is that simple. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Bye, guys.